Hi everyone, Sabrina from Campbell's Freedom Farm. Guess what? We're going to have our first frost, they said. Probably, but I'm not going to take a chance. So today we're going to harvest the basil and some of the other delicate plants. And let me show you how to freeze and dry them. So for drying them, it's easy. And we did this on Taylor's birthday. All you do is cut the whole stalk, hang them on a hanger, tie them, anything you want. You don't need anything fancy. Okay, the ones I hang are the ones with the seeds. Two reasons. One, I harvest these seeds for my pasta. When they dry, all you do is take your fingers, rub down, throw it in the pasta. It tastes better than the leaves. It's amazing. The other thing is I want seeds for next year. So if there's a lot of seeds, I do that. Also, some of the leaves I dry up and put them in bags and use them. You know, it just depends on the recipe. But my favorite is freezing it. Yep, you can freeze basil. So all you need is a plastic bag and your basil. So that's easy. So all I do is take clean basil. So usually I wash it the night before and then I let it dry. And I just swipe it down. And I don't break the stems because we also dry the stems. We use the stems for a lot of things. And so see here, see the purple? I also tie these and hang them. I have the seeds, but these stems are amazing for cooking. So let's say you want to do a shish kebab. You're just going to put it on just like rosemary. Also, if I have a big pot of soup or whatever, I throw a whole one in. I kind of break it to bruise it almost and throw it into the soup. Don't throw these away. It would be a crime. So this is the easiest thing. We grow an incredible amount of basil, and I get a movie normally and I just sit and I just do this. You take your fingers, pull it all the way down like this. Oh, I just missed two different types. That's all right. Then what I do is I take a bag. Some people think you have to blanch it. I don't blanch anything hardly. I mean, there are some things I do. You're going to put it in the bag, and this is the most important thing. You're going to roll it like a cigar. You're going to push it down, and I already marked these with a Sharpie, and you're going to, basically, you're going to roll all the air out. So just roll it, make sure there's no air, and then just zip it. And this is it. So I did the purple one here. You don't have to do anything. So when I use it, I open the bag and it'll be frozen like an ice cube, and I take scissors and I cut off whatever I want. I do this with cilantro also. That's probably one of my favorite besides basil. I think it's a stronger taste. Taylor's into all fresh, so I'm going to show you the option for that one too. But again, just roll it. And these will freeze depending on what you put it in. I've had it for over a year. I still have some from last year because I grew so much. So, this one is not working. This is what happens when you buy the cheap bags. Okay, now for a double deal, because they're going to get broken when you shove stuff into the freezer, I get like this dollar sandwich deal from the dollar store, and I just put them in, smush them in, close it, and people know that these are Grammy's herbs. So I throw it in the freezer, pull it out whenever I want. I'm going to write on here basil, and that's it. Now your third option for the winter is I pot a lot of mine. So I have some in the field, some I move all around. Basil plants are annuals, no matter what you do. So what I do is I cut off all the seeds on this and dry them, use them, whatever. And I bring these pots in and I don't let it seed. I put it in a sunny window. And you can maybe make it through December before they totally go, but before they die, you could take stem cuttings on these and start your next plants. So, and I'm going to show you how to do that in December. Other things that we want to do with this frost coming, get blankets, cover everything. Do not use plastic. It's not going to work. It's not going to help. It's going to frost through. Good old blankets are good. You know, just you have to wash them after that. And some of mine I just hang and use over and over again. This is a great time for fall to pick your nuts. We went on a field trip. That's why you haven't seen any videos. We just got in a car, slept in a car, and that's a little cold. And went where nobody was, and we found chestnuts, hazelnuts, all of it. So I'm going to go over that. Also, pepper plants, ornamental pepper plants, any pepper plants that are in a pot, bring them in. Those are perennial. They'll make it. I actually have some that grow all year, and I harvest in itty bitty pots, but I'll do another video. But this is Sabrina. I don't know what happened. My camera just shut off. Anyway, bring in your basil plants, cut them, get a movie. If you don't have time to freeze it right now, just hang them up. You can freeze it tomorrow, doesn't matter. This is Sabrina from Campbell's Freedom Farm, and the next video I'll show you how to collect nuts and also sweet potatoes. We need to bring in those plants or we need to get cuttings. So I might do a double video today. I'll talk to you later. Bye.